your...
We talked about a wish-fulfilling gem and a wish-fulfilling mantra, didn't we? Must be. I was reading. Maybe it's my readings.
No.
Dreams.
Maybe readings or
Okay,
dreams.
so-
Okay.
I read at night. I
So
read something.
next class we're going to go over dream analysis in Jyotish.
Okay.
And so, we keep subjects jumping. So throughout the week, if anybody has a dream the next 2 weeks before the next class, call someone else in the class and tell them the dream. Now, when someone in the class calls someone else in the class here, do a Praśna for the moment they tell you the dream, and save that for class. The thing is, we can't all come with our dreams because we'll all have the same Praśna and it'll have the same meaning. You do. Basically, what you do is you do a Praśna for the moment the person tells you the dream. So if you have a dream, call me, call Gail, call Kathy, call someone in here that you have the number of, and tell them the dream.
Okay, if they're not there and you leave it on the machine, is it at the time it was left?
It's at the time that the person actually gets the message. Yeah.
It could be 5
Not when
hours
she
later.
calls. It could be 5 hours. You're the astrologer. In Praśna, it doesn't matter when it's. They want the answer from you, and you're doing your mantras. So if you're doing your mantras, you're tuning into the universe. When the answer is in the sky, the question will come to you. If you're not doing your mantras, then Praśna isn't going to be as...
So when you turn on your answering machine to get your messages, that's the moment.
And you hear it? If you sit there and do... If you have the ability, like if I was driving and I listened to my messages on my cell phone, then no, that wouldn't be the moment.
What about...
When I actually got down to be able to do the chart would be the moment. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The moment that you're seriously listening to it and able to do the Praśna.
What's this thing about not doing Praśna at night or not looking at somebody's chart at night?
The sun is what gives you the ability to see. So you're not going to have the support of the sun if you do a Praśna at night or start looking at charts at night. My Mercury is incredibly strong. On the Sundays is when I get my best information. So I look...
Sundays, did you say?
For me, I'm just saying for me, I find when Sundays, when it's sunrise, sunset, I get my best information during those 2 periods of time because my Mercury is so strong. So Sanjay, he won't even do a Praśna at night. Visti won't do a Praśna at night. I have a strong Venus Atmakarka. Venus is very strong in the night. I do Praśnas at the nighttime all the time. Standard rule is no Praśnas at night, though. Because often when you do a Praśna, you want to do a Surya mantra first, because you want to be able to see. But sometimes the answer might just be at night, so... When you're sit down and get the phone call or listen, if it just happens to be at 8 o'clock, 8:30 at night, what are you going to do? That's when you got it. That's when it's there in front of you. The thing about Praśna is it's very intuitional. You have to trust your intuition. When we look at the chart, we can be very scientific, but at the level of Praśna, when you actually cast that chart, it's very important. When you feel ready to look at the dream, when you feel ready to answer a Praśna, it's very important. In the same way, how you feel when the actual question is asked. Like if you're not feeling too good, you're just a little hazy-minded, and then all of a sudden someone calls and to ask a Praśna, it's really a bad sign for them. You're Avasta. You're Avasta. How you're feeling, the state you're in when the Praśna comes is very important and will affect the results. But, okay, so if any dreams the next 2 weeks, call someone in class and just cast a Praśna and write it down as dream Praśna, this, so-and-so's dream Praśna, and write down the dream so that we can analyze it. All right, so back to Durga mantras here.